Mr. Jackson, I should say, for $750 for the remaining costs owed on a refrigerator you sold him. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. Tell the court what happened.
A couple of months ago, my ex-husband passed and left me and inherited some items. Some were new, some were used. And so I had extra items about the house. The defendant is good friends with my ex-husband who recently passed away. I reached out to him to see if, he could use some of the extra items that I had inherited. If he wanted to buy some before I placed them on an online site for sale. And he said he needed a refrigerator and some other things. And I said, hey, I have a refrigerator that was left to me and I'd be willing to sell it to you. He let me know that he was going to rent a truck and come and pick up the refrigerator, which he did. So I thought everything was fine at the time of...
What did you agree on would be the price?
We agreed that he would pay me $1,250 for the refrigerator, which was originally purchased.
So first things first, things to note here is that there was an agreement of sale. That's the first thing to note here.
Just at $2,300.
Mr. Jackson, did you agree to purchase the refrigerator for $1,250?
Your Honor, I agreed and I made 2 payments of $250. She received $500, adequate
All right, so
money.
she received $500 of the dollars. Do you have a contract or text exchange or email exchange?
We spoke via text mostly.
So when it comes to agreements of sale, the things that we should look at is if there is enough evidence that there was indeed an agreement of sale or there was not an agreement of sale. So here, at least the judge asked the defendant if there are any text or emails, just some kind of communication to confirm if there was an agreement of sale and to show if $12,050 is the price that they agreed on or not. And they both said it was the price that they had agreed on.
Where are the text messages?
Your Honor, I have 2 text messages.
It seems like the defendant did not have those text messages. At least the plaintiff was like organized. And this is when she's saying that, yes, Your Honor, I do have the text messages.
Let me see that, please. Oh.
I picked this refrigerator up thinking it would fit. I mean, she led me to believe that it would fit. I was very busy at.
But why would you assume that this a refrigerator that you have never seen in your life would fit in your house? Why would you assume instead of going there personally to see if the refrigerator does perfectly fit where it is going to be stored in? That's the first problem that this defendant did.
Let's talk about that.
I never led him to believe anything.
So, Mr. Jackson, you've never seen the fridge that you were going to purchase?
This is the reason why we had a picture taken. I'd
like to see the picture.
From the picture, I've seen from the.
At least this defendant saw a picture. Personally, for me, if I see a picture, I would see if this thing fits perfectly in the space where I want to store it. I would see it, but I would then do a double check. I would personally go there and see if, let's say I would personally go and take the measurements. Like, for example, this refrigerator, I would go there and take measurements of how tall the refrigerator and how wide it is. Then go with the measurements to my house where the refrigerator is going to be placed in, and then see if the measurements of the refrigerator and the space where it is going to be stored in are the same. That's what I would do personally.
Picture that, this may not fit, so I asked her the measurements. The measurement she gave me was.
Your Honor, I never gave him any measurements. I explained to him that it was his due diligence to come and measure the refrigerator and measure.
Yes, it was his due diligence to come. It was his due diligence. That is very
his space. At work, I don't live in his home. How can I measure his space and say whether or not?
Yes, this plaintiff is very, very correct. What do you think, guys? Because how would she know that this refrigerator would fit in the space where it's going to be stored? How would she know? It was this defendant's job to go and see if the refrigerator is going to fit or not.
The refrigerator fit.
Space would
Mr. Jackson, before you went to pick up this refrigerator and agreed to purchase this refrigerator, did you take measurements
She
of the...
said
No!
that
That's
Yes
a
or
yes
no?
or no question.
she said
No,
that
no. That's a yes or no. Did
It's- I
you
mean,
take measurements?
The reason why this judge is asking if it's a yes or no, it's because we don't want to waste time. She doesn't want to waste time based on saying that she said this, she said that. We deal with evidence. That's what the court deals with, evidence, not things that were said which are just basically oral and not even written down. You should bring proof. I'm sure it's a lesson to some of the people. Evidence is very, very important because it's always against the plaintiff.
space that I have is a standard size.
Did you measure it?
I did not measure. I didn't
I am
have
so
anything.
glad you answered that question because you had one more time and I was going to have Sean escort you right out of here because you're not going to worry me today. A text or an email that shows this court that Ms. Jennings said to you that this is a standard size refrigerator and I know it's going to fit.
I do not.
Thank you. So, Ms. Jennings, did he ask you for the measurement?
No, Your Honor.
The dimensions listed are that it's about 30 to 36 inches wide, 6.5 to 7 feet tall, and 29 to 35 inches deep. When you discovered the fridge didn't fit, what did you do?
I tried to give it back to her. She would not take it back.
So where's the refrigerator now?
Well, I had to sell it. I had to
Okay,
do something
yeah.
with it.
How much did you sell it for?
I sold it for $1,500.
Oh,
What?
so you all paid
What? 1,500 US dollars. This man is great.
her $500. You sold the refrigerator for $1,500. That's a $250 profit. This is
Exactly.
on you, Mr. Jackson. You sold the refrigerator for $1,500. You need to pay her $750. You owe her and learn the lesson for the next time you buy a refrigerator. Judgment for the plaintiff for $750. Court is adjourned.
Clock it. Clock it. What do you think, guys? I think Judge Lauren was right in terms of this judgment. She was definitely right. I was going to vote in favor of the plaintiff as well.